できへん。つまり急所から外れてもこいつでサクッと切りつければ手当てができず、傷口から腐って死に至らしめるんや。
お前はこの程度でござるか。飛天御剣流流昇戦。
Okay, so we got the Broomhead episode. Finally, we got the Broomhead episode. Show of the 10 Swords going against Kenshin. And he's got, the sword, a double-edged sword that we got to see there, which was, Kenshin was able to break easily, which makes what's even more impressive about it is that sword is made by the same guy that made Kenshin's original sword. It's the same, Shaku guy. So, Kenshin is shown here, even with a broken, busted sword, reverse blade, he's still able to clap this guy pretty easily. Remember, this is one of Shishio's top guys, and he was able to clap him like this. Now, he does get back up, to be fair to him, and he's got this, armor that's protecting him. But without that armor, he would be fucked. He would be screwed. He would not be being able to do anything here. And apparently that armor was also made by Shaku, which is the big revelation we get from his son at the end of the episode. Now, earlier in the episode, we get to see Shishio at the hideout. And, Shishio, pretty epic here. He's saying he's going to take over the whole country. He got all his guys are getting all super hyped. I mean, Shishio and his boy, they're pretty much like, the hype man, okay? Like, this is hyping up the whole crowd here. And it's just very funny that Hoji and Shishio are hyping these guys up like this. And Hoji even asks Shishio after Cho goes to fight Kenshin, he's like, is this a really good idea? If Kenshin goes back to being Batosa, he might kill us. And Shishio just laughs maniacally and tells him, don't worry. And even if that is the case, we got Sho Sojiro and Usui, which we haven't even got to see Usui yet. I can't wait to see Usui's introduction to this, because in the original anime, I really loved Usui's introduction. He's a really underrated bad guy in the Kenshin verse, and I can't wait for that. But, before that, but before we get to the fight with Cho, or Broomhead, as we like to call him in the English dub, we got, he kidnaps the little boy, as he did in the original anime, of the grandson of Shaku, the son of the current sword maker, and, tells him, hey, I'm not giving the kid back unless you give the sword. They tell him that the sword is at the shrine as a tribute, and that's where he goes up, and that's where he ends up facing Kenshin, because Masao tells Kenshin that that's where Broomhead is at. So yeah, there's that. Overall, that was pretty much it for the episode. Again, there wasn't too much to this episode, but it was a fun episode. You get Shishio going maniacal, talking about taking over the country. You get his hideout, which I love. The Shishio, this is my favorite Shishio hideout. You get Broomhead. You get some more of the lore. You get to see Kenshin, just how OP he is once again, taking out this double-sided sword made by the dude that originally made his sword. Why we got the stats for nerd on the screen. And it was it's a fun episode. Again, I would give it, not as good as the original, as I always say with these episodes, but I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It was a great episode. Wasn't perfect, but it was great. But yeah, wherever you are, have a fantastic day, and peace out.